एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। सो गाइज, आज के इस वीडियो में मैं आप लोग से बहुत ही ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट और काफ़ी ज़्यादा आप बोल सकते हो कि रिपीटेड ये क्यू कार्ड रहा है, ये आप लोग के साथ शेयर कर रही हूँ। डिस्क्राइब अ पॉजिटिव चेंज इन योर लाइफ, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाला है। इसमें आप बोल सकते हो प्लेंटी ऑफ इडियम्स हैं, लेस कॉमन वोकेबलरी वर्ड्स भी हैं। ये लिए गए हैं मक्कर आइल्स वर्जन से। ये है मई टू अगस्त का वर्जन है, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाला है। वीडियो को एंड तक देखिएगा। What the change was, when it happened, how it happened, and explain why it was a positive change. Changes in the law of nature. We all make changes in our life from time to time. I have also made many changes in my life. Here I would like to talk about a positive change that I made in my life recently. This change is that I have started managing my time very effectively. Earlier, I used to procrastinate a lot. Procrastinate का मतलब होता है टाइम बर्बाद करना, ना। I was a real, you may skip this line. Okay, आप इस लाइन को skip भी कर सकते हैं. I was real कंटोर आई डोंट नो किसे प्रोनाउंस करते हैं, बिकॉज ये काफ़ी लेस कॉमन वोकेबलरी, जैसा मैंने आपको बोला था वैसे यूज़ किया गया है। आई यूज टू डू एवरीथिंग एट द 11th hour. Most of my work was late undone. One day I read an article in the Tribune on effective time management. The writer had very nicely explained the importance of time management. Everybody on earth has the same 24 hours in a day. The only difference between success and failure is effective time management. This is the most important commodity on the earth. We can buy gold and silver, but we cannot buy time. The writer had also given simple ways to manage time. I started making a list of to-do things before going to bed. I try my best to fulfill it the next day. This has brought a sea change in my life. Sea change यानी tremendous change, बड़ा change. Now I have time for everything. I have time for my hobbies and even for visiting neighbors and relatives. It has also reduced stress in my life because not a single important work is pending. Earlier, I used to be very tense about my pending work, but now I complete all my work in time and so feel relaxed all the time. I feel good about it. I feel I am a new person. So let's moving to follow-ups. Is your country changing rapidly? Yes, my country is changing rapidly. India is a developing country and is changing day by day एक मिनट फोकस, ठीक है। डे बाय डे फॉर द बेटर विद द एडवांसमेंट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी इट इज stepping fast from a developing to developed country. Change has always been happening, but technology has hastened the process of change. How is your country changing? I think my country changing in many ways, several ways, different ways. Firstly, I can see the effect of globalizations. People are wearing Western clothes, eating Western cuisines, and watching foreign shows more and more. Secondly, people are also becoming modern in their thinking and views. Many wrong traditional practices like dowry are losing ground. Finally, we are developing in infrastructure and facilities. Many modern facilities like fast internet connectivity, subway are accessible to people today. Do you believe that the changes your country went through are positive? For me, most of the changes have been positive, but I think is also due to the fact that I am optimistic and I like to look at things from positive side. Moreover, although I consider that most of the changes have been positive, some have happened at a slower pace than I had hoped. Do you think change is good? Well, change can be can be both good and bad. It really depends upon the change and why we are making the change. In the end, if we are changing the right reason to make ourselves better, then change is definitely good. However, if we are being forced to change or we are developing okay, if we are developing negative habits like drinking, smoking due to stress or peer pressure, I would consider it as bad. What are some of the major changes that usually occur in people in their lives? I think changes occur throughout our life. First are the physical and hormonal changes which occur when we go through puberty, like developing facial hairs, deepening of voice, so on. Then it is mental maturity which occurs with as we experience and face different things, different phase of life. We learn how to deal with issue and face challenges. It is more important for people to make changes according to their surrounding. Yes, I think there is no problem in changing according to surroundings as long as we don't feel like we are changing our identity because of these things, these changes. For example, when in a foreign country, it is perfectly fine to try out foreign clothes and dishes. At the same time, if a person is vegetarian, I wouldn't consider it fine to try non-vegetarian just to fit in. तो ये फॉलोअप से काफ़ी लेंथ ही आपने बोलने होते हैं, तो ये इनफ थी इनकी लेंथ। एंड ये जो क्यू कार्ड था उसके में ही काफ़ी, इसमें 2 से 3 आपको ईडियम देखने को मिल जाएंगे क्यू कार्ड में, और लेस कॉमन वोकैबुलरी वर्ड जो कि मैंने आपको बता ही दिया है। तो आई होप ओवरऑल वीडियो आप लोगों को बहुत ही अच्छा लगा होगा। वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए अपने फ्रेंड्स और फैमिलीज के साथ। सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो जल्दी सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, बिकॉज इस चैनल पे आप लोगों को इसी तरह का इंफॉर्मेटिव एंड आपको कलेक्टिवली वीडियोस आती रहेगी। थैंक यू सो मच।